Weiler got me going crazy.
I done a lot of things and I never could take them back. Drop down to my knees and thank the Lord.
Yo, man, y'all know what time it is, dog. It's early in the morning. Ain't too many out here doing this. You feel me? 5:30 in the morning. Break it up. Go grind. Everyday basis. Just go on. Day in life. Let's go.
Whether you telling me pay you back. Gotta watch the way you move and the people that you attract. It be the ones you love that'll stab you while in your back. Never say shit on me, cause I never can take it back. Never had a silver spoon, I'm in.
This ain't my favorite fruit. That was my favorite, but
Playing tag, hitting licks for no stick, no pics, no mask. Growing up, it was rough. I ain't really get the laugh. I looked out for everybody till this day. I never brag.
oh, this highlight right here. This curly top head Bizzy though. This ain't the real crazy Bizzy though. To me, I got the dreads and you see the dreads. It's a different Bizzy. I know you with the dread Bizzy though. Dread head Bizzy ain't nothing to play with. That's a bad boy. Which one y'all prefer though? This dreadhead Bizzy too. Come here. Dreadhead Bizzy different. What the Tracy Gang shirt on? Hey, Smiley.
Yeah, sure.
What's going on, Smiley?
5 o'clock in the yo.
Five. Yo, if you want to be great, I swear, get these, dog. I promise you, these will have you going crazy.
I was your trampoline, won't look at you the same after you did what you did to me. Them niggas claim that they unbothered, really bothered the most. Ain't have no map, I took a risk, I just followed the road. I'd rather jump off of a bridge before selling my soul. Tell me a secret, I'ma keep it, no one ever would know. How you 100, you can't even keep it real with your chick. I stay the same when they change, I'm as real as it gets. When I was down, I just acting like I didn't exist.
No ropes today?
No ropes. Love you. My basketball.
Feel me after the job. Come here. Lift some. And after that, get some shots up, man.
Tables turned them on some shit now I won't even hit. Lately I've been in my bag, feel like a whole nother person. Had to get up off my ass, I just hope it was worth it. When they was worried about that shit, I was putting that work in. But life a lesson, I was off, but I'm still living and learning. They done took it, I'm making life right now, get shit got me burning. I try my best to stay on track, but you know nobody perfect. My cousin stabbed me in my back, I wonder if it was worth it. Keep it a bean, if I could, I'd put her under the sun. But one day, we gon' make it one way. I'm stuck at a dead end, this shit took me one way. I'm forever living. The wolf say, go and say, shout out to my hood. I still think about them young days. But one day we gon' make it one way. I'm stuck at a dead end. This shit took me one way. I'm forever living. The wolf say, go and say, shout out to my hood. I still think about them young days.
You know them losses turn me to a man. I got a slide with this beam, I hope you understand. You never show love to me, I thought you were my man. Sometimes I look in the mirror and wonder.
After the basketball workouts, eat your fruit snacks and relax. You go to class, go about your day, but make sure you get the fruit snack. Just stay sane. Hell yeah.
Niggas on, I'm spinning blocks with the gun.
So, my name is Sean Reynolds, and I'm the principal at St. George's Technical High School. And I've had the privilege of working with Bones since his freshman year. And he's drastically has grown from his freshman year to his senior year. I remember meeting him actually walking in the hallway and passing the Hall Cafe, and this young man had his head down. So instantly I knew I had to have a conversation with him, and you know, he had a little bit of an attitude, and we talked about it, and I said, look, you know, when you're here, you're a man of character, and you know, the expectations that we have for you at St. George's is that you're learning and not sleeping.
What is it like to transform from a freshman in high school, from a senior in high school all the way up to like a freshman in college? How was your experience?
Yeah, no, it's a transition, and I think it's important for you to realize that, you know, college is about time management, you know, and making sure that, you know, you have everything in line, especially for you being a student athlete. that your studies, and your study halls, all those things that you're going to have to do as a student athlete, that you make time for that.
Yeah.
You make time for the athletic side, and then you also make time for yourself socially. So I would just tell you, just managing your time is important. Understanding that there are a lot of resources when you go to college, just like high school. Getting to know the people to talk to, and residence life is something that that's where basically you go to book your housing and things along those lines. You won't have financial aid scholarship, but just knowing too the ins and outs of your scholarship is important. Your major, whatever you decide to major in, try to reach out to some upperclassmen that are in that major to see how is it, and what classes should I take, and so those things.
High school was just like, it was a bigger like atmosphere. I'm like, whoa, like that's why when I came as a freshman, I didn't really want to like open up to nobody. You know how it was. I was like in the shell. Like I didn't really want to express myself out and just come out the shell so early. Like so as a freshman here, it was just like, all right, so who should I like talk to? Who should I like get the feel for? Like it was teachers just gonna have my back, and like I was just analyzing it. So then as time went on, like my freshman year, I was in a nutshell. Then like my sophomore year, I got into like start cracking a little bit. Junior year, it cracked open, and then senior year, I just became like a bigger person. Like I just cracked all the way open. So it's just like I just grew drastically. And I also want to thank you, Mr. Reynolds, for even taking on courage, like just looking after me from my freshman year to my senior year, because I was in a nutshell. I didn't really like expressing myself, and you brought that out of me. And like our bond now is really tighter, and I really appreciate you for like the man you brought me into now. I start to like visualize things differently. Like just want to say thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And I appreciate you. And like I said, it goes both ways.
Yeah.
I'm thankful that you learned something from me, but I've learned a lot from you too. So
appreciate it.
And I'm looking forward to seeing what you do next.
Thank you.
Ain't no way he living right. My bro was only 16 when he first lived his life. I'm steady fighting these demons, it's a different fight. That's why I sip on codeine to help me sleep at night. Yeah, and I ain't never ever switch on with the same game. So it's so hard, I had to maintain. It was always fluid, nigga take it in blood. Anything I ever did, I did that shit out of love. So many of my friends died, I'm surprised I ain't gone. They never left me no choice, got this shit out the mud. The losses turned me to a man. I gotta slide with this beam, I hope you understand. You never showed out of me, I thought you were my man.
Give me two. Give me two. Give me two. Very good. Give me two. Give me two. Give me three. Give me three. Give me four. Give me four. Let it out. Yeah. All right. We're ready. We're going to have some fun today. We're here with Bizzy Bones, our all-time leading scorer in the history of St. George's boys basketball. He scored 1,957 points. How about that, Bizzy? Congratulations. He's got some, we even got our own special handshake. Want to show it to him, Bizzy? Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. So, and that's our thing. Me and him, y'all don't know about that, but that's what we do at every game. We have a handshake. When Bones came here, I saw him as an 8th grader, and I was like, saw him over at Garfield Park. I said, man, this kid can play. So I went up to him. At the time, I didn't know he was coming to St. George. I said, where you going to school that next year? He said, I'm coming to St. George's, coach. I said, that's good. So he came here. He's been on the varsity for 4 years. He came in with a really high level basketball, and I knew right away that he had the potential to play at the varsity level for 4 years, which he did, and he excelled at it. So I'm very proud of him. He came in as a youngster. Now he's leaving as a mature young man, and I'm very proud of him. And he knows that I love him like a son, and that's the truth. And we have a lot of talks about a lot of things, including basketball, things off the court, managing your time, how to get bigger, faster, stronger, how the opponents try to play him all the time, and they play double team, triple team, whatever it might be, but he still scored a whole lot of points in a whole lot of games. Won 3 conference championships, went to the Final Four, went to a championship game his freshman year, and had the whole state on notice. Player of the Year, voted by the Delaware Sports Writers and Broadcasters Association that he's Player of the Year. So this is one of your fellow students on his way to college, got a lot of great schools looking at him right now, and he's trying to decide on what he wants to do with his future. So that's a great opportunity, and I tell him all the time that academics is going to open up the door, basketball gets you to the door. So that's where we are now, and I'm very proud of him and all the things he's done. And there's a funny story. We were in Wawa. We stopped at Wawa on Saturdays before practices, and this little kid with his mom, and I'll never forget this. And the little kid started saying, "Mom, Mom, look, it's Bizzy Bones." I was like, "What did he say?" He said, "Mom, it's Bizzy Bones." I said, "How does he know you?" But he follows him on social media, and Bones, knew right away what the young man's handle was, and he spent some time with him, took a picture with him, and it was just hilarious. And we were just there for a cup of coffee and a breakfast sandwich. So that's kind of, where he's at. And this past, last month actually, he really blew up on the national scene. A lot of big time schools, Michigan, UConn, Seton Hall, Kansas, VCU, a lot of schools are in the hunt for his talent to come to their campuses. A lot of big time schools. And most importantly, it's a great education that he's about to earn, because education is for life, basketball is temporary. And that degree on the wall that you're going to get is going to long outlive anything you do on the basketball court. So very proud of him, and you should be proud of him too as he goes on into the next level. Let's give him a round of applause.
Sometimes I look in the mirror and wonder who I am. I hope that I ain't on the corner when it's gonna blow.
Day in life, man. I know what's going on. History here, man. It's almost over. Like 6 more days left. It's almost over. But remember, I was a pup like this big. It's crazy how I just grew over time. It's a blessing, for real. Overcame a lot of things. In these hallways, I don't walk this hallway like 5 million times, man. Almost done with it. College next. Let's get it. Tracy out.
You know them losses turn me to a man. I gotta slide with this beam, I hope you understand. You never show love to me, I thought you were my man. Sometimes I look in the mirror and wonder who I am. I hope that I ain't on the corner when it's gonna blow. But sometimes I feel like the pressure on me.
Demos, you've done it again.